March has been designated as Problem Gambling Awareness Month in Alabama. The theme for 2019 is Awareness plus Action. Roger Olson is with the Alabama Council on Compulsive Gambling, and he's also an author. He joins us now on Studio 10. Great to have you back here once again.
Joe, it's my pleasure. Thanks for having me this morning.
So let's set the stage by telling the folks the stance that your organization takes on gambling in general.
Sure. We're a 501c3 nonprofit organization. We are neutral on the subject of gambling. We're neither for gambling nor against it. The reason that we've been able to serve Alabama stakeholders now for the last 7 years is because we are an advocacy group. We are out there to help people that don't know when to say when it comes to gambling.
And I think that's important to make clear that you are neutral moving forward, that you're here as a resource and a tool for people to get some help. So let's talk about your theme this year. Tell me about that.
Yeah, well, the theme this year is Awareness plus Action. First of all, we want to make people aware that for some people, gambling can become a problem. 95% of the people that gamble do it within reason, but there's that 5% that don't know when to say when. And Governor Kay Ivey even issued a proclamation proclaiming March as Problem Gambling Awareness Month. So we want people to be aware that for some people it can be a problem. And then the action, okay, to help people know where they can go to get help. I'm down here in the Baldwin and Escambia area this week because we're training clinicians to become certified gambling counselors, and we are connected with the 211, the United Ways Social Service Network. If you have a gambling problem or you know someone that may have a gambling problem, you can call 211. We have therapists here in this area, in these counties, that have been trained and certified as gambling counselors. We also have support groups. We have a Gamblers Anonymous meeting in Mobile, and we have a Gamblers Anonymous meeting in the Bay Minette area.
For some people, the signs are probably pretty clear, but for others, maybe not so much. How do you know if you may have a gambling problem?
Well, that's a great question because it is a hidden disease, and it's an addiction that convinces you that you don't have an addiction. But the warning signs are, number one, that you are gambling with money that you can't afford to lose. Okay, that's number one, because 99% of the activity is about losing. And then there's that 1% about winning. You're lying to family members, spouses about your activities or where you're going or the money that you're spending. Number three, you've completely exhausted all financial resources that you have, and you get very defensive if anybody should say, gee, can I see the checking account? Can I see the savings account? Can I see the kids' college fund? Can I look at the balance in the 401k? And
along with those signs, the options in our area specifically have increased for gamblers over the last year or so because of the new sports gambling, which is now legal in Biloxi. You can head down to the casinos and play your sports book. So another reason to be aware of these things and watch out for those signs, correct?
Oh, absolutely. In fact, there's more sports betting per capita, Joe, in the state of Alabama than any other state in the United States. So sports betting's sports betting's can I say Iron Bowl,
Right. Right.
Sports betting's a big thing. There's more money bet on March Madness than any other sporting event in the United States.
All right, so once again, we want to lay out the information. If someone's watching this right now and they feel like, okay, this is me they're talking about, or this is someone I know, or one of my friends or family, again, what should be the next step for them?
Call 211. Okay. Tell the operator on there, I think I have a gambling problem. How can I get help? And they'll be able to refer you to other organizations. They can even refer you to me if you want. You can call me directly at our headquarters in Montgomery, Alabama.
All right, sounds good. Well, thank you so much for coming down.
My pleasure, Joe.
March is Gambling Awareness Month. It also just happens to be March Madness. These two, in a way, can go hand in hand. So be aware of those signs and symptoms and call 211 if you need some help. Thanks so much.
You can bet on that, Joe.
That's right.